Friends, today on our YouTube channel, we have a very distinguished guest, architect Vasavi Mulay.
Hi.
Thank
Hello.
you. Thank you for visiting. This is really great opportunity for me to know a little more about you and your specialization.
And me about him too.
Oh, yes. So, Vasavi, I would like to know about Vaastu. You see, many people talk about energy, positive energy, negative energy, and so on. And as a meditation specialist, I know that we have aura. A living thing has an aura. So, what do you say about this aura for a non living thing, Vasavi?
Yes, I go back to a time when when I believe, when we are very small, we play with dolls, we play with toys, we play with so many things like atukli, patukli, and things like that. Now, whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not, all those objects have an impact on you. And the same continues as you grow up. So, when we design a space, I believe that each and every object that is in that room, a chair, a table, a fan, a light, the windows, the doors, they have their specific space, they have their specific position, because as windows and doors, they are the direct sources of light and of ventilation, which has a huge impact on you. Now, you talked about inanimate objects. I believe you keep a small bottle. Let me keep this bottle over here. Inanimate object on the table. You look at it. After some time, it's either going to affect you positively or negatively.
Oh.
So I believe when you say Vastu energy, every object is going to be emitting something to you. So please design those spaces with care.
Okay.
I'm taking it away right now.
Thank you for enlightening that. That's really good point to note. Friends, I would like Vasvi to ask about meditation. What is it that you want to know?
Meditation, we hear a lot about meditation. They say sit in a quiet room, close your eyes, do this, do that. But is it really so difficult? Is it something which has to be done only by a particular person at a particular time? So please tell me about meditation.
Okay. Well, I would not say it is easy. It's easy to close your eyes and sit. But thoughts keep on coming, isn't it? So the real meditation requires little bit of preparation.
Okay.
So I would just quickly say two steps. One is relaxation. Relax your body. Unless and until you are relaxed, you cannot do meditation. The second, concentration. Improve concentration by perception of breathing. Perception means experiencing breath. When you experience breath, the concentration power increases. After that, you do the meditation. So, yes, I would not say it is easy. It requires practice. It requires a very regular practice, not once in a while. And then you can do meditation, right?
One more question.
Uh-huh.
What about this Sankalp se Srishti through meditation? Is that also part of it?
You're talking about manifestation meditation.
Manifestation, yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. You see, when you visualize your goal, there are two things. One, you decide your goal.
Okay.
What is it that you want? You be very clear. For example, somebody may have health related goal. Somebody may have spiritual related goal.
Right.
And so on. You visualize your goal and make a movie of your goal. That is manifestation.
Movie?
Visualize.
All
Visualize
right.
your goal. Once you decide the goal, we visualize. And then you can use your subconscious mind power to achieve it. Yeah, Vasavi.
Then I would definitely tell my clients to visualize their spaces.
Absolutely.
Visualize the house that they'd like, or the building, or the
Absolutely.
office, or the school which I'm doing right now,
Right.
and then come to me, I think it will help them communicate better with me.
Absolutely.
And me, I will probably manifest, be in a better
Yes.
position to manifest
Yes.
their desires into
Right.
something solid.
It works. It works. Before you go ahead about meditation, I have a question for you. Vasavi, with your 33 years of experience, friends, 33 years of experience,
Yeah.
architect Vasavi Mulay is with us. But my point here is, what about the latest material? What are the material changes you have seen during your 3 decades of architecture designs? Are there some development in that?
Yeah, lots of development.
Mhm.
We are going ahead. We keep looking at glass because we keep looking at the West. So we look at a lot of glass. We look at steel, which was never there earlier.
Right, exactly.
But I think we are slowly also coming back home, coming back to basics. So we're also finding clients interested in mud architecture, interested in the local stone, local material.
Absolutely.
So now what we are doing right now is we're giving them a happy combination of both. Like we use a lot of aluminum louvers instead of the traditional weather shades. So they are acting as sunbreakers, which are easily movable in the sense they can be adjusted. So you can see and you can also avoid the sun.
Awesome.
So that kind of thing is, and they are very popular across windows, across ducts, to hide ugly surfaces, especially you have those air conditioning wires and cables and stuff
Right.
like that. So we do see changes of that.
Awesome.
I advocate people not to use too much of glass and not too much of air conditioning because you're just burdening the environment and you're also
Right.
becoming very heavy
I
on the
really
pocket.
appreciate your angle about environment because
Oh, yes,
very
of
few
course.
people have started thinking about it.
It's necessary.
You are talking green, I think. Yes.
Oh, yes, yes, of
Absolutely. Today that is necessary. It's necessary. Long term, that kind of architecture is going to really help for the mankind.
Right.
Yes. I think we will conclude our discussion, architect Vasavi Mulay.
Thank you so
Friends,
much.
I would like you to connect with her and see how this vast experience can help you. Let me tell you, it is your lifetime investment in whatever construction or property you are building. So it is, don't think in a one-time expense. It's a lifetime investment which you are doing with a person who will not deliver if she is not satisfied.
Yes,
Because
that's
she-
absolutely true.
Yeah, I've seen that. She puts herself in that space as a client and make it 100% perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you for sparing your time with us.